I said, you know, God, just please send your angels to be with him, because here he is getting ready to go in a helicopter to another place, and I'm here, and it was a very, very scary time.
35 weeks into her pregnancy, Susan Walker's unborn baby developed serious complications. After an emergency delivery, both Susan and her newborn son Grayson went into critical condition. Grayson was immediately transferred to another hospital, leaving his dad with the responsibility of a seriously ill wife and a son that was not expected to live through the night.
JD's being told you've got about 20% chance for your son to make it through the night, and he's walking the hall, them telling your wife's just went into critical shock condition and your son is probably not going to make it, and he's having to hold all this on his own because there was nobody here.
After they determined that it was his heart that was, had a thickened walls on his heart and that wasn't allowing the blood to flow through, that's when they determined that they needed to put him on ECMO if, he had any chance at all, which, was the delivery of that was this is, the next step to God.
We took over the function of his heart and his lungs while his body tried to make things better. And had we not been able to place him on ECMO, I feel very certain that Grayson wouldn't be alive. He would have died.
And they had the cannulas into his neck, which, the ECMO is a heart and lung bypass. And you could just see his blood running, and he was not, he was immobile. And it was the scariest moment, just standing there with your baby and seeing him not move.
They were worried about me so very much. When I first got out of my mommy's tummy, they had to take me to the machine because I wasn't feeling good. I was really, really, really sick.
We lived there for 3 months. We did not leave his side. If it wasn't me beside him, then JD was beside him or Grandma was beside him. We never left Grayson because he was not just a baby that was premature. He had a lot of things going on inside of him. They were doing every type of research to figure out how to help Grayson. He was just one of those babies that they really did a lot of discussion and group doctor meetings from all over the world. They brought people in trying to decide how to help Grayson. And after 3 months, we just kind of begged to go home, so everything was better without any surgeries other than the ECMO machine that Children's Miracle Network had put into the hospital.
Grayson is a true miracle. He fought hard to make it through his traumatic birth, but now is overcoming other challenges that make his family and friends think of him as their champion.
He had a grade 3 brain bleed when he was born that affected his central nervous system, which therefore has caused him to have like a spastic muscle in his lower extremities. So it's called diplegic cerebral palsy. So we are now in PT, and they're doing a lot of physical therapy, stretching, strengthening, and they're just already seeing such great gains.
He's really, really improved since he started OT and PT. He just, I guess, he's more in control of his body.
Children's Miracle Network raises funds to further research at Children's Medical Research Institute. These funds allow CMRI pediatric research doctors to discover new ways of saving lives of children like Grayson Walker.
You feel helpless as a parent, and you put a lot of trust into the doctors and the nurses, and then you just say your prayers and know that they'll be answered, and they were. So here we are 8 years later, and still going strong and gonna get stronger.